You open your eyes. The ceiling is 10 feet above you now. Your hands are gone. You try to scream, but all that comes out is a meow. A bark. A chirp. Your human is standing over you, phone in hand, cooing your name like you're still the thing that sleeps at the foot of their bed. But you're not. Today, you are the pet. And your human has no idea you're watching them back, finally understanding every single thing they do when they think you're just a dumb animal. In the next 24 hours, you'll learn why they really leave you home alone, what your toys say about you, why the vet is a betrayal, and the one truth about love that only makes sense when you're 4 inches off the ground. This is what if you woke up as your pet for a day. You wake up, and the first thing you notice is smell. Not one smell. Hundreds. Thousands. The rug smells like 3 spilled coffees from last Tuesday, the stale salt of your human socks, and the ghost of a sandwich they dropped 6 months ago and swore they cleaned up. Your nose is a supercomputer now. You can smell time. Your vision is weird. The world is blurry around the edges, but motion? Motion explodes. A fly buzzes past the window and it's like a firework went off. Your human's fingers twitch on their phone and your whole body tenses. You were built to hunt that twitch. Then you try to stand up. Your balance is different. 4 legs. Your tail, you have a tail, moves without you telling it to. It's expressing something. Anxiety? Excitement? You don't know yet. You try to say what the hell is happening, but your mouth makes a sound that's not yours. It's a whine. High, confused, pathetic. Your human hears it. They light up. Ah, good morning, buddy. Did you have good dreams? You want to answer. You want to say, I had a mortgage payment due, Karen. But instead you tilt your head. That's all you can do. And your human melts. Head tilts, you realize, are currency. You stumble toward the bedroom door. It's closed. Yesterday, as a human, you'd twist the knob. Today, you stare at it. You paw it once. Nothing. You realize, with a sinking feeling, that you have zero power here. Doors, jars, the refrigerator, the entire world is built for thumbs. You are now living in a house designed by a species that forgot you exist. You whimper again. Louder. More deliberate. Your human laughs. Do you need to go potty? No, you need to go to work. You have a 9 a.m. meeting. But you can't say that. So you bark. Once. Sharply. That's your new word for open the damn door. It works. The door opens. Freedom. You bolt out, and the hallway is a canyon. The couch is a mountain. The stairs are the Grand Canyon. Everything is huge. You are small. And vulnerable. If a shoe falls off the rack right now, you're dead. You never thought about that before. You follow your human to the kitchen. This is where the magic happens. You know that. You've opened this fridge 1,000 times. But now you're watching from floor level. You see the routine. Your human yawns, ignores you for 4.2 seconds while they start the coffee, and that 4.2 seconds feels like abandonment. You didn't know that. You thought your dog was just being needy. Then they reach for the bag. Your bag. The food bag. The crinkle sound hits your brain like a gunshot. Dopamine, instant. Your body moves before your brain does. You're spinning. You're drooling. You have no dignity. And you don't care. This is the best sound in the world. They pour the kibble. You know this brand. You bought it because it was 20% off. You called it premium. Now that you're on the other side, you smell it. It smells like dust and regret. But you're still excited. Because hunger as a pet isn't just hunger. It's a full-body event. You inhale the food. You don't chew. Chewing is for humans with time. You have to eat fast, because in the wild, slow eaters die. Your brain is telling you this, even though you're in a condo in Lagos. Your human watches you and says, slow down, you'll choke. You want to say, you try eating with a face. But you can't. So you just look up at them, eyes wide. You discover something, eye contact is a weapon. When you hold it, their face softens. They reach down and scratch behind your ears. And oh, you understand now. You thought you were being nice when you did this. You didn't know you were administering a drug. It's pure serotonin. Your leg kicks. You can't stop it. You are a puppet to this feeling. Breakfast is over in 30 seconds. Now what? Your human grabs keys. Your whole body goes rigid. Keys mean one thing, leave. You knew, as a human, that your dog hated when you left. You called it separation anxiety. You thought it was cute. Now you're inside it. It's not cute. It's terror. Because your memory as a pet is different. You don't keep time like humans. You don't know work is 8 hours. You know you left. And every time you leave, part of your brain thinks you might not come back. Because in the wild, pack members who leave don't always return. Death is always on the table. You try to block the door. You press your body against their legs. You pull out the big guns, the whimper. The one that used to make you say I can't, I'll be late and still feel guilty. It works a little. They kneel down. I'll be back, okay? I promise. Promises mean nothing to you now. Words are just sounds. But tone? Tone is everything. Their tone says safe. So you relax, 1%. They leave. The door closes. The lock clicks. You're alone. And the house is different now. Without your human, it's not a home. It's a waiting room. You do a lap. You check every window. No sign of them. You smell the door. Their scent is fading. That's how you track time now, by how weak their smell gets. An hour passes. Or maybe 5 minutes. You don't know. You sleep. Because what else is there? You dream, and your dreams are in smell and sound. You dream of chasing things. You dream of the park. Then a sound. A key. You're awake before you're awake. Your body is at the door, tail going like a helicopter. The door opens. They're back. You didn't die. The pack is whole. This is the best moment of your life. You've had this moment before as a human, but you never knew it felt like this. You thought your pet was just excited. No. This is relief. This is survival. They drop their bag. They don't pet you yet. They're looking at their phone. That 10 seconds of being ignored? It hurts. You spent the whole day waiting, and now you're not the main character. You nudge their hand. They finally scratch your head. Balance is restored. Then it happens. The leash. You see the leash and your brain breaks. Walk is not exercise. Walk is the news. Walk is Twitter, Instagram, the entire internet, but for your nose. You've been inside all day. You have messages to check. Outside, the world is a novel. Every tree is a bulletin board. You read who was here. A dog named Bruno. He's nervous. A cat passed by. She's pregnant. Someone grilled chicken 2 streets over, 3 days ago. You're getting all the gossip your human misses. Your human is on their phone. They're missing it. They don't know that the spot you're sniffing for 2 minutes is the dog version of a viral post. To them it's hurry up. To you, this is war and peace. You see another human with another dog. Your body reacts before you can think. Posture changes. Tail up. Chest out. Are we friends? Are we enemies? Your human tugs the leash. No barking. You want to yell, "I'm negotiating international diplomacy here." But you can't. You're silenced. You realize how often your human shuts down your conversations without knowing it. You get home. It's afternoon. Your human sits to work on a laptop. You finally understand the enemy, the laptop. It steals their attention. It's a jealous god. You lay your head on their foot. Not because you're clingy. Because touching them is how you stay included in the pack. If you can feel them, you exist. Hours pass. You watch them. You notice things. They talk to themselves. They sigh at emails. They eat over the sink. You never saw this when you were human, because you were the one doing it. Now you see how weird and lonely your human looks sometimes. You feel an urge to help. So you bring them your toy. Your most prized possession. A disgusting, slobbery, half-destroyed thing. To you, as a human, this was ugh, not now. To you, as a pet, this is I am giving you my most valuable resource to make you happy. It's a sacrifice. When they don't take it, you're confused. Did I do it wrong? Evening comes. This is when it hits you. You have to go to the bathroom. But you can't just go. You have to tell them. You go to the door. You whine. They don't notice. You whine louder. In a minute, they say. Panic. In the wild, you don't wait. You go. But you've been trained not to. You're trapped between instinct and rules you didn't write. You understand now why there are accidents. It's not spite. It's desperation. They finally let you out. Relief. You're not mad. You're just glad it's over. Dinner is the same as breakfast. Still exciting. Still over in seconds. You watch them eat human food. It smells like a god. You've never wanted chicken this badly in your life. You do the eyes again. The weapon. It almost works. They say, no, it's bad for you. You don't know what bad for you means. You know I want and I can't have. You learn that love sometimes looks like denial. Night comes. Your human brushes their teeth. You follow them everywhere. Not because you're obsessed. Because your job is to protect. You may be 10 pounds, but in your head, you're security. You patrol the hallway while they're in the shower. You check the windows. You heard a noise. It was nothing. But you were ready. Then it's bedtime. You used to think your pet slept on the bed because they were spoiled. Now you know the truth. The bed is the safest place. It's high ground. It smells like the pack. Being close means you can hear their heartbeat. If something happens in the night, you'll know first. You're not sleeping with them. You're on duty. They turn off the light. You close your eyes. And you think. You spent your whole life as a human thinking your pet was simple. Eat, sleep, poop, play. But it's not. It's politics and loyalty and fear and joy, all turned up to 100. Your pet doesn't have words, so they have to use their whole body to talk. That tail wag? That's a sentence. Those ears back? That's a paragraph. You just weren't fluent. You thought you were the owner. But from down here, you see it differently. You're not the owner. You're the god. You control food, doors, weather, and death. You leave and take the sun with you. You return and bring life back. No wonder they stare at you like that. And the worst part? You realize your pet knows you better than anyone. They've watched you when you're not performing. They've seen you cry at 2 a.m. They've seen you dance when you think no one's looking. They've seen you at your lowest, and they still chose you. Every day. You don't deserve that kind of love. But you get it anyway. For free. Just for existing. Just for coming home. You fall asleep wondering if your real human, knows how hard you're working down here. How much you worry. How you'd fight a lion for them, even though you're afraid of the vacuum. And then you wake up. You're human again. Hands are back. The ceiling is normal height. Your dog, or cat, or parrot is staring at you from the end of the bed. They tilt their head. And you swear, for a second, they look at you like they know. Like they remember everything you just lived. You don't say good boy this time. That's not enough. You sit on the floor with them. On their level. You scratch the spot you now know is the best spot. Because for one day, you weren't their owner. You were their world. And now you finally understand what that costs them. And what it gives you. So tomorrow, when you leave for work, you won't just say I'll be back. You'll make sure they know you mean it. Because to them, you're not just going to work. You're leaving the pack. And every time you come home, you're proving that love, real love, is just showing up. Again and again. Even when they can't say thank you. Especially when they can't say thank you. That's what it's like to wake up as your pet for a day. And maybe, if we're lucky, they'll wake up as us one day. So they can finally tell us what we've been missing.